Today on August 25th, Archangel Michael says, 15 minutes left. It will be over for you. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, the clock has begun to count down. 15 minutes remain before a chapter in your life ends forever. And whether you realize it or not, everything you've known up to this point is about to change. This is not an ordinary message. It is a divine intervention meant to reach your heart before it's too late. Your spirit hath been carrying a weight that no one else truly sees. You smiled when you wanted to scream, kept moving forward while your heart was quietly breaking, and stayed strong when you were ready to collapse. Heaven has watched every silent tear, every night you whispered for help. Every moment you thought no one understood. And today, this is your sign that you were never unseen. The heavens are moving swiftly right now. In these very moments, unseen forces are realigning your destiny, removing chains you didn't know were binding you and destroying plans made against you. You are standing at a threshold, and once these next 15 minutes pass, nothing will ever be the same again. This moment is not about fear, it's about release. The struggles you've endured, the betrayals that cut deep, the silent wars you fought alone are all coming to a close. Heaven has decided it is enough. The pain, the injustice, the uncertainty, all of it is about to be over for you. Your story has felt like an endless storm, a series of battles that left scars both seen and unseen. But storms never last forever. Right now, a supernatural shift is tearing through every obstacle, preparing a victory so profound that even your enemies won't understand how you survived. Archangel Michael hath been sent to protect you in these final minutes of struggle, ensuring that you step into the freedom that has been divinely prepared for you. The people who doubted you, the ones who whispered lies, the ones who tried to strip you of your light, they are watching in silence now. The truth is unfolding in ways they can't stop. While they plotted in shadows, heaven's army surrounded you in light, building a shield around your destiny. These next moments will reveal that no weapon formed against you could ever prosper. You've been walking a road filled with closed doors and heartbreaks that almost broke your faith. But this ending, this it will be over for you, is not about you losing. It's about you being lifted from darkness you've been trapped in for too long. The chains are falling, the false voices are silenced, and the tables are turning in your favor. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword drawn, cutting away every spiritual attack, every generational curse, every hidden scheme meant to keep you stuck. You are stepping out of delay, rejection, and disappointment into an era of divine acceleration. The moment the clock strikes, breakthrough will flood your life so fast you won't believe it's real, but it is. There's a reason you're reading this now and not a second later. Heaven aligned your path to this message because your deliverance has a set time, and it's today, not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, the angels have been instructed to act swiftly, to seal every exit meant to lead you astray, and to open doors you never imagined could open. Your spirit can already feel it, that quiet trembling in your chest, the sense that something big is about to happen. That's not anxiety, that's divine confirmation. It's the whisper of Archangel Michael telling you that your suffering is ending. Your enemies have had their last laugh. The pain you've been tolerating will no longer have a place in your life. Many have underestimated the power of divine justice. They believed they could mistreat you and walk away unbothered. But heaven has declared differently. There's a heavenly decree with your name on it that says, enough is enough. Retribution is unfolding, not in anger, but in the righteous balance of divine order. This is why the message is urgent. A final 15 minutes are not a countdown to destruction, but a countdown to freedom. It's the taking away of everything that has tried to keep you small. It's the breaking of curses, the end of sleepless nights, and the rise of your unshakable strength. Even now, as you breathe and read these words, angels are surrounding the places where your name has been spoken in harm. They are silencing lies, reversing plans, and ensuring that justice prevails. You've been fighting battles you didn't start, carrying burdens that weren't yours to bear. But now, the weight is being lifted. Archangel Michael says, I have been assigned to guard you, to strike down every dark force that dared to challenge your destiny. No harm will come near you now. The war is over. These are empty promises. You will see it with your own eyes, the sudden peace in your home, the unexpected apology, the opportunities you thought were lost returning with even greater blessings. Imagine your life without the constant shadow of fear and uncertainty. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing that every obstacle that once stood in your way has been demolished. That is what these final minutes are bringing. You won't need to fight anymore because heaven has already fought for you. Your tears, your sleepless nights, your moments of despair, they were never in vain. They were seeds planted in unseen soil, and now, harvest time has come. Your suffering is transforming into strength, your loss into divine restoration. Soon, you will look back and say, it truly ended for me that day. I never went back to that pain again. The ending of your current battle is also the beginning of a miraculous season. Doors of opportunity, healing, and joy are about to swing wide open. People who overlooked you will now seek you out. The ones who turned their backs will witness your rise, unable to deny that heaven's hand is on your life. You may have thought you were forgotten, but every moment of silence was preparation. While you waited, heaven was setting the stage for a turnaround so massive it would defy human explanation. Every delay was a redirection towards something far greater than you imagined. There is a divine orchestration happening, a rearranging of circumstances, a repositioning of people around you, and a heavenly shift that is unstoppable. It's like watching storm clouds suddenly part, revealing sunlight you didn't think you'd see again. This is not just an ending, it's a resurrection. Everything that seemed dead in your life, dreams, love, purpose, is being revived. You are not simply surviving this moment. You are stepping into an anointed victory that will echo for years to come. You've endured betrayal that pierced like a knife, words meant to break you, and silent battles no recognized. But heaven has seen it all. Justice is not delayed. It is now. The tables are not turning slowly. They are flipping in an instant. Even your enemies will not understand how quickly you rise. One moment, they'll think they won. The next, they'll see the divine shield surrounding you, lifting you higher than they ever expected. This isn't revenge. It's divine justice at work. Archangel Michael says, stand firm in these final moments. Old Juhenhai, you are not collapsing under pressure. You are breaking free from it. The countdown is not a warning of loss. It's the sound of chains falling away, every financial hardship, every health struggle, every sleepless night, they are all being erased. A new script is being written for your life, one where you walk in abundance, joy, and divine favor. This is not wishful thinking. It's already in motion. The unseen battles you fought will soon be visible victories. The tears you shed in private will turn into laughter heard by many. The silence you endured is about to be broken by celebrations you never expected. You will notice signs, the unexpected call, the open door, the sudden peace in your heart. These aren't coincidences. They are confirmations that your deliverance is here. The spiritual realm is already celebrating what is about to manifest in your life. This is the moment when all things begin to work together for your good. Every loss becomes a lesson that brings wisdom, every betrayal becomes a redirection to safety, and every delay becomes evidence of divine timing. Your journey hath been long, but the chapter of suffering is ending. Ahead lies a season of grace, love, and unstoppable breakthroughs. The countdown is nearly over, and when it reaches 0, you'll step into a life you've prayed for but never imagined could be this beautiful. And when the dust settles and peace washes over your life, you'll know it wasn't luck. It was divine protection. You'll know every unseen battle was fought on your behalf by heaven's mightiest warriors. Archangel Michael says, you were never alone. Every moment you thought you were forgotten, heaven's gaze was fixed upon you. And now, the promise is fulfilled, your suffering ends today. As this moment closes, remember that you have been chosen for restoration, not ruin. Your light cannot be dimmed, your destiny cannot be stolen, and your breakthrough cannot be stopped. The 15-minute countdown is heaven's signal that you've crossed into victory. The war is over. Peace is yours. Freedom is yours. A new beginning is yours. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even though the clock strikes and the minutes fall away, the impact of this divine shift will ripple through your entire life. What is ending for you today is not just pain, but cycles that have followed you for years. Doors that have stayed shut, love that seemed unreachable, and victories that felt stolen before they ever arrived. This is the day heaven interrupts all that. This shift will not only touch your present but rewrite your future. Old patterns are shattering, long-held fears are dissolving, and a weight you didn't even realize you carried is being lifted off your shoulders. When you wake tomorrow, you'll feel it in your soul, a lightness, a quiet strength that says you have finally been freed. The world around you might not immediately understand the transformation taking place within you. Some will watch in silence, others will question it, but none will be able to stop it. The divine has marked you for victory, and there is no force strong enough to reverse it now. From this moment, every battle that drained you of hope is being overturned. The betrayals that tried to define you will now only serve as testimony to your resilience and faith. The pain that once seemed unbearable is being turned into the very fuel that will launch you into your destiny. These minutes that remain are sacred. They are the final moments of an old chapter, the closing of a door that was never meant to hold you captive. You've walked through seasons where you felt abandoned, where prayers seemed unanswered, but in truth, Every moment was leading you here, to this divine release. Archangel Michael has been watching closely, ensuring that what was meant for harm will now elevate you. The hands that tried to block your blessings are being tied, unable to touch what heaven has already sealed for you. Your protection is unshakable now, your path unstoppable. Imagine the pain leaving your body, the chains breaking from your spirit, the lies evaporating from your name. That's what is happening right now. Your destiny is being reclaimed by divine forces that will allow another tear of yours to fall unnoticed. The countdown is nearly complete, and with every passing second, the old energy fades. The heaviness that made it hard to breathe is dissolving, replaced by an indescribable peace you've longed for but never thought you'd find. You will begin to notice signs immediately after this divine moment passes. Perhaps it's a sudden call from someone meant to help you, or a long-awaited answer arriving in a message. It might be an unexpected opportunity, a door you thought was locked forever suddenly swinging open. These aren't coincidences. They are confirmations. They are divine fingerprints on your life, proving that heaven has not only heard your cries but has answered them in ways more beautiful than you dared to dream. Every silent battle you fought is being honored now. The strength you showed in private is becoming a public testimony of resilience and unshakable faith. Even those who wished for your downfall will witness your rise and be left speechless. Archangel Michael says you are being restored in ways you never imagined. Everything that was taken from you unjustly will return multiplied. This is not just survival. This is supernatural restoration. Your name is being spoken in rooms where blessings are decided, opportunities are shaped, and destinies are written. Heaven is ensuring your recognition, your elevation, and your triumph over every force that sought to suppress you. The storms you endured weren't meant to destroy you but to reveal your strength. Every night of uncertainty was shaping you into someone unstoppable, unbreakable, and undeniably chosen. And now that choice is manifesting a divine favor surrounding your every step. Even your future generations will benefit from this moment. The battles you're ending now won't have to be fought by those who come after you. You are breaking cycles, shifting entire timelines, and creating legacies of strength, faith, and victory. When you look back on this day, you will see it clearly. The day everything shifted. The day chains fell. The day you walked into your divine inheritance. The pain you're leaving behind today will only be a memory, never to bind you again. And as the final minute approaches, heaven rejoices. The angels celebrate because they know your victory is sealed. They've seen the unseen wars you fought, and now they witness your triumph. Archangel Michael says, "You are safe now. The darkness cannot reach you anymore. Your destiny is fully protected, and your future shines brighter than you can see." Your heart will feel a sudden stillness, a peace that tells you this moment was not just words but a supernatural act of divine rescue. It is the end of suffering, the beginning of a radiant, unshakable chapter. As you move forward, let no one convince you otherwise. You have been freed, lifted, and positioned for blessings beyond imagination. This is your appointed time, and nothing can stop what has already been written in heaven's decree. Archangel Michael says, the final seconds are not just ticking away on a clock. They are burning through every limitation, every shadow that has tried to hold you captive. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for you. I am here to make sure you understand this ending is not your defeat. It is your divine rescue. The weight you've carried for years is lifting now. You may not see the chains falling with your physical eyes, but your spirit feels it, a lightness, a release that you can't explain. That is heaven touching your life directly, removing burdens you thought you'd carry forever. You've stood in silence while storms raged around you. Many didn't know how much strength it took to just wake up and face another day. But heaven knew. Every breath you took in faith has been seen, and today, every tear you shed is turning into joy. The power of this moment is rewriting your story. No longer will you be the one overlooked, silenced, or abandoned. The pain of betrayal is being replaced with divine justice that will shake the ground beneath those who tried to break you. What was taken from you is coming back multiplied. The hands that tried to snatch your blessings will watch helplessly as heaven delivers them directly into your life. Those who spoke lies over you will choke on their own words as truth and honor wrap around you like a crown. Even as you read these words, angels are running ahead of you, clearing paths that were once blocked. Where there were walls, there will now be open gates. Where there was darkness, there will be radiant light guiding your every step. Our Archangel Michael says, the final 15 minutes have ended. The war against you is over. What once held power to harm you hath been stripped away and thrown into the fire. You are stepping into a life where fear no longer rules you. The nights of restlessness are ending. Sleep will return to you like a healing river, and your mind will be at peace knowing heaven has secured every detail of your future. People around you will notice this transformation. Some will whisper, unable to understand how everything changed for you so quickly. Others will try to claim they always believed in you, but heaven knows who truly stood by you and who plotted against you, and justice will reflect accordingly. Opportunities that were locked away from you will suddenly knock on your door. Emails you never expected will arrive. Calls you thought would never come will surprise you. This is not coincidence. It is divine acceleration. What once took years will now happen in weeks. The delays that frustrated you were only heavenly setups for this exact moment. Every second you waited is being redeemed in overflowing blessings. Our Archangel Michael says, do not fear this sudden shift. You were built for this victory. You are stepping into a power that cannot be shaken by man or circumstance. Your name will carry new weight. Those who dismissed you will now seek your presence. Those who tried to compete with you will no longer stand as obstacles because heaven is lifting you to heights no one can touch. This transformation won't just be external, it will be deep within you. Confidence will replace self-doubt. Strength will silence fear, love will overflow from you in ways that heal not just yourself but everyone connected to you. The wounds of your past are closing. The scars will remain as reminders of battles you survived, but they will no longer ache. Instead, they'll shine as proof that you are unbreakable, chosen, and divinely protected. From this moment forward, no darkness will have access to your life. Our Archangel Michael has sealed your path with divine light that no force of evil can cross. You will walk knowing angels march with you, guarding your every step. Even the way you see the world will change. Where you once saw impossibility, you will now see divine openings. Where you once felt trapped, you will now experience endless expansion. Heaven is orchestrating connections that will change your destiny. People aligned with your purpose are being sent toward you. Resources, ideas, and opportunities are converging perfectly to elevate you beyond your dreams. Archangel Michael says this is not just a blessing for a day. It is a permanent shift. What ends today will never rise against you again. You are forever free. As you move forward, you will notice divine timing working in your favor. Every meeting, every chance encounter, every door that opens will feel like a miracle, because it truly is. Heaven is now leading you step by step into abundance. Your journey is now marked by restoration. Relationships once shattered may heal in unexpected ways. Lost finances will return multiplied. Health issues that drain you will dissolve as your body receives divine renewal. The joy you are stepping into will not be temporary. It will be an unshakable foundation, a gift from heaven that no storm can uproot. You will laugh again, dance again, live fully again. Even your enemies will not understand how quickly your life turns around. They will see blessings flow to you effortlessly while their own plans crumble to dust. This is divine justice unfolding before your very eyes. Archangel Michael says, walk boldly now. Lift your head and claim the victory heaven has sealed for you. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and it belongs entirely to you. The countdown has finished, but the blessing is just beginning. You are stepping into days where miracles follow you like a shadow. Everything you touch will prosper because heaven has touched you first. Peace will flow like a river through your life. Joy will echo in every corner of your home. Prosperity will reach every area that once knew lack. This is your divine inheritance, and it cannot be taken away. Archangel Michael says from this day forward, you will never walk alone. Every step you take is protected, every choice you make is guided, and every dream you hold will come to life. And as this divine message closes, let it be sealed in your heart forever. Your struggle ended here, your freedom began here, and nothing will ever steal this victory from you again. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, even though the darkness tried to take its last breath against you, even though the enemy thought they had the final move, heaven's decree was stronger. What was meant to destroy you has become the foundation of your greatest rise. The minutes that have passed are not just time, they are divine marks on your destiny. From this moment, life begins to unfold in ways that feel almost unreal. You will notice conversations shifting in your favor. People who once overlooked you will suddenly see your worth. Doors that were locked for years will now swing open with ease, as if they had been waiting for you all along. Your own spirit is awakening. The heaviness that clouded your judgment is gone. You can think clearly again, dream again, and believe again. This is not the fragile hope you carried before. It is unshakable faith, unknowing that heaven has secured your victory. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, unseen yet undeniably present, guiding your next steps with divine authority. Every decision you make will feel aligned. Every move will carry supernatural protection. You are stepping into a chapter where loss is no longer a threat, because nothing and no one can take away what heaven has restored. As days pass, you will notice subtle yet powerful changes. The financial struggles that once strained you will begin to fade. Unexpected opportunities, promotions, and financial breakthroughs will arrive in ways you cannot explain. You will find yourself in rooms where decisions are made, where influence grows, and where your voice carries new weight. Relationships that were fractured will find divine healing. Words once used to hurt you will no longer hold power. You will walk among those who wronged you without carrying bitterness, for heaven has already vindicated you. Even your physical space will feel different. The air in your home will carry peace instead of tension. The energy around you will be light, warm, and welcoming. Angels have already filled the places where fear once lingered. Archangel Michael says, "This is divine restoration. The tables have turned, the storm has passed, and you are standing in the light of victory that will never fade. Everything that comes to you now is heaven-sent and cannot be touched by darkness. The world will begin to notice your transformation. Strangers will feel drawn to you, sensing a presence of power and peace they can't describe. Friends who drifted away will want to reconnect, seeking the light they see glowing in your life. Those who once doubted you will now speak your name with respect. Even those who envied you will find themselves unable to deny your blessing. This is not pride. It is heaven's justice displayed for all to witness. Miracles will multiply around you. A single step toward a new goal will produce results that would normally take years. Projects you start will thrive without struggle. Divine timing will place you exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be there. Archangel Michael says, "Walk boldly. Chosen one, you are no longer the same. You are clothed in victory, shielded in light, and surrounded by armies of angels that move with you wherever you go." Your health will also be touched by this divine shift. Chronic pain will ease. Strength will return to your body. Even old wounds from past traumas will begin to heal as your spirit releases burdens it no longer has to carry. You will notice a glow in your reflection, not just on your face, but in your aura. This is the manifestation of inner healing radiating outward. It's a sign that you are not only free but divinely renewed. Opportunities for travel, expansion, and growth will present themselves. Places you once dreamed of visiting will now be reachable. Connections with powerful allies will happen naturally, as heaven aligns you with people who are part of your next mission in life. Archangel Michael says, "Every step you take is divinely ordered. Every encounter has purpose. Every blessing carries heaven's fingerprint, ensuring you cannot lose what has been appointed for you. Even the whispers of fear will vanish. Nights where you once tossed and turned will be replaced with peaceful sleep, filled with dreams of clarity and hope. Mornings will feel lighter, as though you wake up wrapped in invisible angelic protection. The spiritual attacks you faced, those unexplainable delays, unexpected betrayals, and strange setbacks have been completely broken. Their power is nullified, their chains shattered. You are untouchable now. Archangel Michael says, "Your enemies are silenced. Their plans have crumbled. They can watch but they cannot harm. For divine light shields you on every side. Soon, you'll witness blessings flowing to you faster than you can contain. Surprising financial gains, restored relationships, and unexpected gifts will pour into your life. These aren't just rewards, they are divine compensations for every season you endured without complaint. And as the world sees your rise, you will remain humble yet powerful. You'll know deep within that this was not the work of man but heaven itself. Gratitude will guide your words. Imagine will ship you visions. People who are broken will find hope through your testimony. You'll become a beacon of light for others, proof that heaven's justice is real and that divine timing never fails. Your destiny will no longer feel like a distant dream. It will be tangible, alive, and beautifully unfolding before your eyes. Archangel Michael says, "This is only the beginning. What was ending today was never meant for you. What starts now will last for generations. You are chosen to carry a legacy of light that cannot be extinguished. From this point, your life is marked by grace and acceleration. You'll witness blessings overtaking you, answers arriving before you even speak, resources appearing before you seek them. The old ways of struggle are gone. Even nature will seem to respond to your transformation. You'll notice the world feels more vibrant, colors brighter, and time flowing smoother. This is because your spirit is now fully aligned with divine energy. The future ahead of you is limitless. Every door you knock on will open. Every challenge will crumble before your faith. Every battle will end before it even begins because heaven walks before you. Archangel Michael says, "Go forward now, beloved. The minutes of pain are behind you. Eternal victory stretches before you. Walk in it and never look back." Archangel Michael says, as you step further into this new era, understand that the divine is not only removing pain but also planting blessings that will bear fruit for a lifetime. The power of heaven is rewriting your story so dramatically that even you will be in awe of what is coming. The days following this shift will not resemble anything you've known before. What felt like endless struggle will transform into divine ease. You'll see doors swing open before you touch the handle, paths cleared before you take a step, and opportunities arriving with precision timing that only heaven could orchestrate. People who left your life without explanation will return, not to cause harm, but to seek forgiveness and restoration. Even old friendships and family bonds that seem broken beyond repair will be healed by divine grace, creating unity where there was once separation. Archangel Michael says, "The relationships heaven restores now will never break again. They will be stronger, deeper, and filled with love that cannot be corrupted. Your financial life will undergo a miraculous transformation. Debts that weighed you down will vanish unexpectedly. Income streams will multiply as new ventures, promotions, and divine opportunities align perfectly for your benefit. You will no longer live in lack. Abundance will overflow into every area of your life. This isn't just wealth for yourself. It's a blessing designed to touch everyone connected to you. You'll find joy in giving, in uplifting others, in using divine provision to build, heal, and restore those who once walked in the same darkness you've now left behind. Businesses will thrive, investments will flourish, and resources will appear as if summoned by unseen hands. This is heaven's way of making up for every moment you endured scarcity and fought silently against hopeless odds. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the abundance coming to you. It is yours by divine right, and no one can take what heaven has appointed for you. Physical healing will flow through your body like a divine river. Aches, ailments, and unexplained weaknesses will fade. Your body will feel lighter, stronger, and vibrant with renewed energy. Even chronic conditions will dissolve as divine health covers you fully. Sleep will be deeper than ever before. Nightmares will vanish, replaced by dreams that guide and inspire you. Waking moments will feel like blessings, with clarity and focus leading every decision you make. Doctors may be baffled by sudden recoveries. Reports that once carried grim predictions will be replaced with testimonies of healing that only divine intervention can explain. Archangel Michael says, "Your body is now a temple of divine strength. Illness cannot stay, and fear cannot live where heaven's light resides." As you walk in this newfound peace, spiritual gifts long dormant within you will awaken. You'll feel more connected to the divine, sensing guidance with sharp clarity. Intuition will heighten, allowing you to navigate life with wisdom beyond human understanding. Visions, dreams, and divine whispers will become frequent. You'll feel angelic presence more vividly, moments where you'll sense a hand guiding you, a voice comforting you, or a light surrounding you in times of decision. This spiritual awakening is part of heaven's plan to prepare you for greater purpose. You will not only rise for yourself, but also become a light for others, a vessel of hope and strength to lead those still lost in their battles. Archangel Michael says, "You are anointed to guide others out of darkness." Every wound you healed, every battle you won has given you wisdom to lead many to freedom. Your enemies, those who plotted in secret, who celebrated your struggles, will watch silently as divine favor elevates you. Some will approach in humility, seeking forgiveness and reconciliation. Others will retreat, unable to bear the brilliance of the light that now surrounds you. Even those who tried to tarnish your name will see it lifted higher than ever. Recognition and honor will find you effortlessly. The truth about your strength and resilience will become undeniable, shining brighter than any lies told against you. Archangel Michael says, "Divine justice is perfect and swift. You need not seek revenge. Heaven has already declared victory in your favor." Communities will begin to recognize your transformation. Invitations to speak, to share your story, to inspire and heal others will come without you asking. Your journey will become a testimony that awakens faith in those who have nearly given up. Strangers will feel drawn to you, sensing peace and safety in your presence. Many will quietly say that meeting you changed their lives, not knowing it was heaven working through you. Even institutions, businesses, organizations, and leaders of influence will acknowledge your presence. Offers of partnerships and leadership will place you in positions where you can create lasting change for countless lives. Archangel Michael says your name will be written in places of honor. Doors of leadership, influence and legacy are opening because heaven trusts you to walk in wisdom and light. Your legacy will no longer be one of struggle but of divine triumph. Children and loved ones connected to you will experience blessings because of the battles you ended today. Generational curses are broken forever, replaced with a flow of protection, favor, and abundance that will last for decades to come. Land, homes, and opportunities you never thought possible will become part of your inheritance. Territories you once felt unworthy to claim will now welcome you, as if they've been waiting for your arrival. Your descendants will tell stories of how one divine moment changed everything, how heaven intervened, how Archangel Michael fought for you, and how you stepped into victory that reshaped an entire bloodline. Archangel Michael says you are not just rising for yourself, you are rising for generations. The light you carry will never fade, and your legacy will never fall into darkness again. As time unfolds, miracles will continue to follow you. You'll see them in small daily blessings, a stranger's kind gesture, an unexpected solution, a moment of perfect timing. You'll also see them in monumental breakthroughs that lift you higher than you imagined possible. These miracles will not stop because heaven's covenant with you is eternal. Once delivered from the shadows, you can never be bound again. You are fully claimed by divine light, permanently protected by armies of angels. Archangel Michael says celebrate this freedom. Embrace the joy heaven has placed before you. Live boldly, knowing that what was over for you that day was not your future but your suffering, and from that moment on, you were made victorious forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says what began on that day will not fade. The countdown that ended your suffering set in motion a transformation so vast it will unfold for years to come. This is only the opening chapter of an extraordinary story heaven has written for you. The first 7 days after this divine moment will already prove how real this shift is. On the first day, peace will fill your heart in a way you have never experienced. The anxiety that once gripped you tightly will feel like it has vanished into thin air, leaving you free to breathe, free to think, and free to feel joy again. On the second day, a message will arrive, whether by a call, a letter, or a divine sign that brings news of unexpected favor. It may be a financial breakthrough, an offer of help, or the opening of a door you once thought was sealed shut forever. On the third day, someone who misunderstood you will reach out, seeking to make peace. This is heaven softening hearts and realigning relationships that were torn apart by jealousy, pride, or misunderstanding. Archangel Michael says each day will unfold like a page turning in a holy book, revealing divine promises being fulfilled one by one. On the fourth day, your physical body will feel renewed. Strength will return where weakness lived. Energy you thought was gone forever will flow through you, as if you've been given a new life. On the fifth day, an old dream you buried will resurface, not as a memory, but as an opportunity finally ready to manifest. Heaven has not forgotten your deepest desires, they were merely waiting for the right moment to bloom. On the sixth day, you will witness a sudden reversal of something that caused long-standing pain. It may be a debt cleared, a conflict resolved, or a legal matter unexpectedly turning in your favor. The chains that bound you in this area are shattered forever. On the seventh day, a divine encounter will affirm everything that has happened. Whether through a person, a vision, or a sign, heaven will confirm without doubt that you are walking in a protected, blessed, and divinely guided destiny. As the weeks continue, miracles will not slow down. They will multiply. Doors of opportunity will open so quickly that you will need wisdom just to choose which ones to walk through. These blessings are not distractions. They are heaven's way of elevating you into positions where you can shine and uplift others. People will notice something unexplainable about you. Some will say it feels like you're glowing. Others will comment on how your presence brings calm, hope, or clarity. This is because Archangel Michael walks beside you, his light radiating through every step you take. Your spiritual gifts will strengthen rapidly. Where you once felt uncertain, you'll now move with divine confidence. Decisions that once caused confusion will become effortless as heaven's guidance becomes clearer than ever before. Archangel Michael says you will move like a river of light, unstoppable, clear, and filled with life. Every action you take will ripple into blessings far beyond what you can see. Even in moments of quiet, you'll sense divine activity around you. Objects may shift gently as angels move in your home. A sudden breeze will brush past you when you're alone, carrying warmth and peace. These are not coincidences. They are signs that heaven's army has established a permanent watch over your life. Financial abundance will flow in ways that allow you not just to live comfortably, but to become a source of blessing for others. You'll find joy in giving, in surprising those in need, and in restoring hope to people who have been forgotten by the world. Your influence will expand globally. Connections and opportunities from faraway places will find you effortlessly. Where once you felt small or unseen, now nations will recognize your name for the light and transformation you bring. Archangel Michael says you were chosen not only to survive, but to lead. Your rise will inspire generations to believe that heaven's power is real. Years from now, you will look back at this exact moment and see it as the divine turning point of your life. What ended that day was not simply pain. It was every force that tried to keep you from your true destiny. The blessings you carry forward will outlive you. Children, grandchildren, and generations you'll never meet will live under the protection, abundance, and grace that was sealed for you in these minutes. Homes will be built under your name. Land will prosper because of the seeds you sow. Institutions and foundations born from your divine guidance will change lives long after you've moved into eternal glory. Archangel Michael says this victory is eternal. It is not just for you. It is for everyone who will walk in the light you are carrying from this day forward. The final moments of this transformation are like the last rays of a setting sun that usher in a dawn brighter than you've ever seen. What felt like an ending was truly a beginning, an unshakable covenant between you and heaven. Even in your quietest days ahead, miracles will continue unfolding in unseen ways. Protection will be so strong that accidents will turn into escapes, losses into gains, and heartbreak into deeper love than you thought possible. Heaven will constantly remind you of this divine moment through signs, whispers, and blessings that defy reason. Every reminder will bring peace and gratitude, knowing that you were never abandoned, never forgotten, and always destined for greatness. Archangel Michael says, "Walk freely now, beloved. Fear nothing. Heaven has sealed this victory, and it can never be undone." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, your journey did not end with deliverance alone. It began anew with divine companionship. From this day forward, you will walk with visible signs of heaven's presence guiding you. There will be moments so powerful that you'll feel my wings sheltering you, my sword defending you, and my voice whispering every step you should take. In the weeks after your deliverance, you will experience moments that feel like dreams, yet they are as real as the air you breathe. One morning, as sunlight filters through your window, you'll sense a presence beside your bed, not frightening, but deeply peaceful. A warmth will envelop you, and you will hear a voice saying, "Fear nothing." This path is secured. It will be Archangel Michael, visiting to reaffirm that heaven's promise is not temporary. In another moment, while you are outside walking or simply sitting in quiet thought, a brilliant light will appear briefly before you, brighter than any earthly glow yet gentle to your eyes. This will not be the sun. It will be a glimpse of angelic glory. You'll feel your heart swell with peace, knowing the divine is visibly watching over you. Archangel Michael says, signs and wonders will surround you because heaven wants you to know you are never alone again. Every whisper of fear will be silenced by proof of angelic presence. During prayer or reflection, visions will begin to unfold. You'll see flashes of paths you're meant to take, roads leading to new opportunities, buildings filled with people you're destined to help, and even glimpses of yourself standing victorious in places you once thought impossible to reach. At night, dreams will carry divine messages. You'll waken with instructions so clear that when followed, they'll open miraculous doors. These aren't ordinary dreams. They are heaven's blueprints for your future, delivered directly to your spirit. There will also be unexplainable moments of protection. A sudden change in plans will cause you to avoid danger. A missed appointment will redirect you to an even greater opportunity. What feels like coincidence will be Archangel Michael moving unseen, ensuring nothing interrupts your path. Archangel Michael says, "I walk ahead of you, clearing the road of traps. I walk beside you, strengthening your courage. I walk behind you, ensuring nothing from the past can chase you down again." Months later, blessings will have multiplied beyond recognition. You'll witness a rise in every area: health, relationships, finances, and influence. But more than material gain, you will feel a deeper calling to use these victories to shine light into others' darkness. You'll be drawn to help the forgotten, the oppressed, and the broken-hearted. Not out of obligation, but because heaven's compassion will burn in your chest like a holy flame. What you once prayed for yourself, you will now deliver to others, becoming an instrument of divine transformation. Large gatherings will seek your words. Crowds will gather to hear your testimony of how heaven intervened. You will speak, and people will feel healing in their hearts. You'll touch lives without lifting a finger because angelic presence will flow through you effortlessly. Archangel Michael says, your voice will carry divine power. Every word will break chains and bring peace because you have walked through fire and emerged as light. Years from this moment, entire communities will know your name for the hope you bring, schools will honor your guidance, leaders will seek your counsel, and future generations will learn from the legacy you've built on faith and divine favor. Charities, organizations, and life-changing projects will flourish under your care. What was once impossible for you to dream will become a reality that serves millions. Nations will recognize your works, not as human achievement, but as heavenly miracles made visible on earth. Even after your lifetime, monuments will stand, not of stone, but in the transformed because you answered this divine call. Books will tell your story. Psalms will be sung about how one moment with heaven changed the course of many destinies. Archangel Michael says, your light will never fade. Even when you are no longer seen on earth, heaven will continue your work through every life you've touched. When the day comes for you to transition into eternal glory, it will not be marked by sorrow, but by celebration. The heavens will open and I, Archangel Michael, will descend personally to escort you home. There will be no pain, no fear, only a radiant ascent surrounded by choirs of angels singing in triumph of a life fully lived in divine purpose. You will meet those you've lost, embraced by family and friends long in heaven's care. Together, you will watch the legacy you built continue to bless earth for generations. The victory that began on this day will echo in eternity, never to be undone. Even in heaven, your spirit will shine so brightly that new souls arriving will seek your guidance. You will continue leading, teaching, and uplifting, for your mission as a bringer of light will transcend earthly limits. Archangel Michael says, "What was over for you that day was suffering. What began for you was an eternal legacy of glory, love, and divine light that will never be extinguished." And so, as you read these words, understand this truth. You are not ordinary, you are not abandoned. You were divinely chosen to carry this transformation, to live as proof of heaven's power, and to inspire countless others to believe in the impossible. From this moment forward, every sunrise is a celebration of your freedom, every step you take is guided by angelic protection. Every word you speak carries the weight of divine wisdom. Archangel Michael says, "Live fully, love deeply, and never doubt the miracle that reshaped your destiny. For as long as heaven exists, your story will shine as a beacon of hope." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "Even though so much has been revealed, what heaven is preparing for you stretches further than your imagination can hold. This victory is not a moment. It is a living current of miracles that will move through every single day of your life. You will not just see blessings, you will walk inside them, breathe them, and become them." In the days that follow, signs of angelic presence will grow undeniable. On the 8th day, while sitting in quiet reflection, you will feel a sudden warmth upon your shoulders, as though someone placed a cloak of light upon you. The sensation will bring tears, not of sadness, but of recognition that heaven's protection is not a promise for tomorrow. It is happening now. On the 9th day, during a simple daily task, you will hear your name whispered softly. You will turn, but no one will be there. The whisper will not frighten you, it will fill you with peace because you will know heaven is speaking directly to you, reminding you that you are never unseen. On the 10th day, you will witness a miraculous alignment. A long-lost opportunity will resurface. A person who once closed doors on you will now open them without explanation. This will be heaven showing you that even human resistance cannot stand against divine will. Archangel Michael says, "The rhythm of heaven is now pulsing through your life. With every sunrise, you will see doors opening before you, not by force, but by divine command. By the end of the 2nd week, angelic protection will manifest physically. Perhaps you'll be walking through a busy street when you narrowly avoid an accident. Perhaps a sudden detour will spare you from danger you never even knew existed. These will not be coincidences. They are angelic interventions keeping your path clear. At night, dreams will become more vivid. You'll see heavenly armies standing watch around your home. You'll see Archangel Michael himself, holding a blazing sword, cutting through darkness that once hovered near you. You will wake with a calm assurance that no evil can breach the divine shield now covering your life. Your home will feel transformed. Visitors will remark on the peace they feel upon entering. Plants will grow fuller, light will seem brighter, and even the air will feel lighter as divine energy fills every corner. Archangel Michael says, "Where darkness once lingered, my wings now rest." Your home is consecrated ground, untouchable by anything not of the light. As weeks turn into months, your influence will spread far beyond what you once imagined. Messages will come from people across countries, telling you how your story has touched them, saved them, or inspired them to believe again. These testimonies will not only warm your heart but confirm that your victory is rippling outward like waves of light. Unexpected partnerships will arise. People you've never met yet feel spiritually connected to will appear, offering opportunities aligned perfectly with your divine mission. Contracts, alliances, and friendships forged in this season will be blessed with supernatural favor, allowing you to accomplish more than one person ever could alone. Even as your reach expands, humility will deepen. You'll constantly remember the pain you walked through and how heaven lifted you out of it. This memory will keep your heart tender and your actions rooted in compassion, Archangel Michael says. Your rise will never corrupt your heart because heaven holds it steady. Power, influence, and abundance will only magnify the goodness already within you. 1 year from this moment, you will stand somewhere you never dreamed possible. It might be a stage before thousands, a new home filled with joy, or a gathering of leaders listening to your wisdom. Whatever it is, you will know that heaven placed you there, not human effort, not luck, but divine guidance. Financially, you will surpass every limitation you've known. Investments will multiply unexpectedly, ventures will succeed without struggle, and resources will seem to find you before you even ask. You'll live without fear of scarcity ever again. Relationships will flourish too. Broken connections will mend, new ones will blossom, and love will surround you from every side. Friends will feel like family, and family will rediscover bonds that were once fractured. Archangel Michael says, every corner of your life will glow with restoration. Nothing that was lost remains lost. Nothing broken remains unhealed. This is heaven's promise. As years pass, you will see even greater supernatural signs. During moments of solitude, radiant feathers of light may appear near you, proof of angelic presence. A gentle ringing sound may fill the air, not from the earth, but from heavenly realms rejoicing in your journey. Prophetic visions will become natural to you. You'll sense future events before they happen, allowing you to guide others safely through trials. Leaders and decision-makers will seek your counsel, knowing that the wisdom you carry is beyond earthly understanding. Archangel Michael says, your sight is no longer limited to this world. Heaven has given you eyes to see the unseen, to prepare the way for those who follow. In moments of prayer, you will see battles fought in the spiritual realm. You'll witness angels clashing with darkness, defending your name, your family, and your mission. Though unseen to others, these visions will confirm that every threat is dismantled long before it reaches you. There will be times when Archangel Michael speaks directly to your heart. Words of encouragement, guidance in difficult decisions, and reminders of the eternal covenant heaven made with you on this day. These encounters will be so vivid that you will feel them more real than any earthly conversation. Generations after, you will continue reaping blessings from this moment. Your descendants will be shielded by the same angelic protection. They'll inherit wisdom, favor, and resilience passed down through the spiritual breakthrough you achieved today. Archangel Michael says, your victory is not just for you. It is an inheritance for every soul connected to your bloodline and beyond. Decades from now, as you reflect on a life filled with miracles, you will write down these stories. Not for fame, but to preserve testimony of divine glory. These writings will outlive you, carried across the world as messages of hope for people you will never meet. Even after you've ascended to eternal light, your legacy will keep working, schools will be built in your honor, foundations will thrive in your name, and countless lives will change because heaven chose you to break chains that others could not. When you finally enter the heavenly realm, Archangel Michael will greet you with a radiant smile and say, you fulfilled every purpose heaven placed within you. You carried light into places where darkness thought it rule. Your mission was eternal, and your impact has no end. If you wish to express your support further,